What's up, guys? I just wanted to come on here and answer some of your questions about why I decided to stop drinking alcohol. It's only been like 20 some days that I've been sober. I did not have a problem. I was not needing to stop. There was no intervention. I just realized that I've been drinking wine every day since quarantine, or every other day, or, at least a couple times a week. But it was getting to the point that I would not refuse alcohol if it was in front of me. I wouldn't refuse it if it was in the house. And I was doing like the wine down at night every night. So I personally have been wanting to detox. And every time I would look for an excuse to detox, there would be another event, another birthday party, another dinner. And the next thing you know, I would never find 30 days to just detox my body. So then I realized I needed to actually just call it quits, but I was having a really hard time doing that just because I like the taste of the wine on top of the feeling of the wine. I like to take on a challenge. So like you guys know, I'll take on fitness challenges, nutrition challenges and such. This to me, I wanted to be able to challenge myself and say, can I just detox my body? So initially it was more of a challenge to see if I could. Then it was a health concern. Then after several days, 3 to 5 days, my energy was through the roof. My sleep vastly improved. My metabolism was better. I was dropping bloat. I started getting like spiritual visions. My intuition about checking on my friends heightened drastically. And all of a sudden I started checking on people that had things going on in their lives. It felt very spiritual. So for me, this journey has been fascinating, and I've had lots of positive influences in my life feel the same. So this is just me sharing part of my story, but I will be sharing more of it on a podcast. You guys had a ton of questions for me, so I'll be answering all your questions on there. But I'm a very social person. I love to go out. I love to eat dinner. I love to socialize. I was a little afraid in the beginning that it was going to drastically negatively impact my social life, which I love my social life and I love my friends. I also was afraid that it would maybe make me a little judgmental or self-righteous, and I hate that. If you know my history, you know where I come from. I don't like being self-righteous or judgmental about others. I like to come across as very open and accepting. So I was afraid that if I stopped drinking alcohol, that people would think I'm judging them if they're drinking it, which I don't. I literally will cheers with anyone, and I'll like, whatever. I'll be like, what are you drinking? That looks so good. So I just wanted to bring a positive energy to this space. I didn't want to come across like I'm better than anyone because I'm not drinking or something like that. So tell me your thoughts and any of your guys' feedback if you've ever been on a journey like this, or if you want to start a journey like this, or questions you have, I'll comment back. Also, I've always really looked up to my friends that have had a former addiction or alcohol, issue, or if they just decided to go sober for whatever reason, just for like detox or spirituality, health, just even to be disciplined, or maybe they do really struggle with an addiction and they've learned to kick it and still be able to go out and be social with people and have that boundary. So I've always really admired all my friends that can do this and be sober while they're out and about around other people who are not necessarily sober. And I have done sober experiences before. I went sober before I got pregnant. For 9 months, I could not get pregnant. So I went sober trying to get pregnant. And I did other modalities to try and get pregnant. But I know what it's like to be sober, and you can actually have an amazing time and somewhat of a better time sometimes having your own personal energy involved instead of just letting the liquor be your courage, kind of, so to speak. So it's a very interesting journey, even just to test for a little bit.